Alright, so this is the 40mm pancake lens with an f2.8 aperture. And this lens is my favorite lens on this camera. So I started off with the 22mm kit lens, and while that lens was very sharp, great image quality, great size, I was looking to isolate subjects from the background and get the background to have a little bit of blurriness, shallow depth of field, however you want to call it. I also wanted a little bit of reach, and the 22mm was wide angle, and if you had to get 2 feet away from your subject, 3 feet away from your subject, and I wanted a little bit of distance so that I wasn't in people's faces when I was wandering the street. So this 40mm is almost the natural 50mm length. I think it's around 60mm. The 40mm on a APS-C sensor translates to around 60 millimeters, which is just a little longer than normal, or what your eye sees. The image quality on this thing is awesome. It's razor sharp. The bokeh is really good. It does go down, the aperture does go down to 2.8, so it's not as amazing as 1.8 on the nifty 50mm, but it's pretty good, and therefore the low light performance is also really good. That was a 4 out of 5, and obviously the size and the weight is a great fit for this camera. So I like this focal length and this size, so I consider this the perfect lens for this camera, and I'll talk a little bit about that at the very end as well.